A familiar trade complaint from many southern neighbors, Canada's supply-managed dairy sector. But one country that has no problem with it, China. Supply management is one big reason a Chinese company is investing millions of dollars in Ontario. Janice McGregor explains.
Andy Jackson's getting ready for a baby boom, not just in his barn, but half a world away in China, where millions of babies may soon be drinking formula made from his goat's milk at a factory a Chinese company's now building in eastern Ontario. No kidding.
If they do in fact want 75 million litres, currently there's only roughly 52 million litres in all of Ontario produced now. That gives us immense growth possibility.
Today, this looks like an empty field. But by 2019, Chinese dairy processor Feihe International will have a factory here, investing $225 million, employing hundreds of people, and making tens of thousands of tons of infant formula using milk from Canadian cows and goats, most of it bound for China.
It's one of the largest economic development projects in our city's history. It's the largest investment in Canada in agri-food from a foreign investor. That was the number one thing that I got when I was over in China, is the scale. When you have millions and millions of babies, you need to be able to manufacture a lot of infant baby formula.
Here's why. China's one-child policy is phasing out, and only about a quarter of Chinese moms now breastfeed exclusively for the first 6 months. But many Chinese consumers don't trust milk from their own country. Nearly a decade ago, products like baby formula were found tainted with melamine. Hundreds of thousands got sick. Children died. And that's where the reputation of Canadian farms comes in, helped along by the enthusiasm of Justin Trudeau's government for a closer relationship with China.
And they had a choice to go to any country in the world, and they chose Canada because of the ability for us to supply the milk, and it's known to be one of the highest quality, safe, reliable milk.
The dairy industry is under intense scrutiny right now, with Americans arguing that Canada's new milk pricing system is unfair. The U.S. is threatening a trade challenge, but Canadians say they're confident that these new baby formula exports will comply with all the rules. Janice McGregor, CBC News, Ottawa.